I want to talk about muffin on muffin marriages.
You talking about Dresbians.
What are they called?
Oh,
I just said Dresbians. So
I mean, I'm trying to be good with it.
You talking about-
Muffin on muffin marriages. Statistics show they don't work.
67% of muffin on muffin marriages have had a rape, domestic violence, or some type of domestic abuse.
I heard it was higher than that.
It probably is.
A muffin on muffin marriage. I could see some elderly women.
that's them.
They want somebody else to rub it. What's their name, D?
That's them. It's called Pay It Forward. It's two guys. You can't
Okay,
really
we're gonna
see their
check them out.
Pay
We
It
on
Forward
this now.
on YouTube, but go ahead.
Muffin on muffin marriages aren't working in the United States of America.
You think it's just the United States?
And I want to ask D, why do you think?
I got a lag, y'all. I don't know if y'all can see that. But yeah, just check it. Just check him out. Muffin on muffin marriages. He mean buns on buns. You know, if you get it. Chi-chi on chi-chi. Women on women. Lady on lady. I said it. But yeah, a lot of women who portray themselves to be the man in the marriage, they're doing a lot of complaining now. They're complaining about the woman. So they're saying like, yeah, men are right. Wow, these women are difficult to deal with. You know what I'm saying? So Corey Holcomb about to go into it.
Think they're not working, D? Like, come on, speak from the heart. Why do you think muffin on muffin marriages ain't working?
I can go deep with this.
I have no clue. Why
You ain't got no clue.
Why would I have a take on why you think muffin on muffin, or are you talking about lesbians marriages?
Two blueberry muffins or
Yeah.
blueberry
Yeah.
and chocolate?
It was pecans. What? I don't know.
Craig,
I
what
mean,
do you think?
I
Why do you
think-
think
You
it
want me
don't
to
work?
I think
All right.
all relationships are in trouble right
Craig
about
about
now
to break
because
it
of
down.
everything that's out there. But go ahead.
Okay, so I'm not speaking in absolutes. So I'm gonna say majority, like
A good majority.
51% is because the women
That's a lot.
are mirroring each other and they're love bombing each other. They're only being what they need to be to each other to prove that they're better than men. But they're not being who they really are. You know, when you deal with mirroring, that's somebody who doesn't really have a interest in getting to know someone on a deeper level. They're just mirroring the other person until they let their guards down so they can get what they want from each other, which is, you know, trauma bonding with some of these women, or just the security that, you know what I'm saying, I don't have to be who I want to be. I'm going to be what you need me to be to get what I can get from you. So I just think it's fake. I think that they're mirroring each other, that not, you know, and they're love bombing. Love bombing is when somebody always touchy, tell you a bunch of good shit about yourself, always got positive shit to say, but that's not really what they about with you. They just are looking for a way to gain access to you, not necessarily looking for a way to grow with you or really get to know you, you know?
Not truly building a relationship over time. And trauma, but what you see a lot is people trauma bond. They start seeing that each other have the same past and the same history and the same hurt that they both can relate to. Especially women. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, this man did this to me. Yeah, he did that. He did that to you. He did this to me too. And then they start to, you know, dwell in that shit, and then they never evolve from that. So a lot of women really, you know, hate men on a large scale, which, you know, the reason why a lot of marriages and shit ain't working no more, because they get together and not have the right counsel. They actually just trauma bond with each other. Just talk about their hurt and pain all day and never grow.
Wow.
That's what I think.
D, you want to say something
I
now?
was just gonna say. I mean, the more I think about it, I can only imagine a relation. I can't wrap my head around that. Like, how is that working out? Because like, women are very overly emotional. So I
Right.
couldn't even imagine two. You know what I'm saying? Women being together, no matter what, they can go ahead and say that whole thing about their whatever the one is the more, you know,
Right.
butch or male towards male, whatever. But I can't wrap my head around two females being together like that.
And then the
And
other
I
thing,
hear that they fight more often than men. Go ahead.
and then women, it's really impossible for women to enforce real boundaries with each other. It's all fear based. Like, I don't want to do this because I don't want to hurt her. But in a male female relationship, the power difference, I can enforce a real boundary that creates order. Do you understand what I'm saying? A woman can't really enforce a real boundary with another woman because they're not really a threat
Oh, somebody put in the comment section is lagging. So I don't think that's on my end, y'all.
to each other. They cancel out. So at some point, a frustration builds with, I can't get this bitch to do what I say because she don't flinch when I do this.
I could imagine.
She put her
Hey, that's real shit. Who is the protector on a muffin or muffin marriage or a woman on woman relationship? Who is the protector? So if a woman want to buck, she not bucking against no man. She not bucking against masculinity. She's bucking against her equal. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, who is the protector?
chest out. Well, where if it's a nigga, I'm like, I could be like,
Right.
bitch, I'll fuck you up. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? So they don't have that dynamic, and I think that's why the abuse level is so high because there's no real advantage. It's perceived and fake, and when they get tired of faking that advantage, then that's where the frustration comes in, and they start fighting because it's all imaginary.
No, I
As
know
far
what
as the
you're saying.
border,
Now
you know
that's
what
where I
I'm
was heading with it.
Yeah, yeah.
See, everything that's based on fables and fairy tales is going to crash and burn.
Right.
If you're reading kids' fables and fairy tales, they believe it because they don't know no better.
Right.
But when your life is based off a fable, a fairy tale, because two women living as a unit, a family, that is a fairy tale. That's a fable. There's something missing in that relationship that is so essential. It's called a dick. If dick ain't in the house, everything is heading toward chaos. You need a man.
That is terrible. Son.
You need a man. Sex ain't just an act of pleasure. Getting fucked is a form of discipline. It's not just letting off and getting off. Getting fucked is God's way of showing you
here we go.
who you are.
Poor guy.
How could you doubt it? You're not submitting to something greater than yourself. That's why you would rather be with less than. Because if you think you a woman and you got a wife and y'all are on a course of righteousness, something is wrong with you. Every woman in this world need to be fucked. Now, most of them get fucked and just talk shit about motherfuckers.
We're talking about the pound out, ladies. We're
I
not talking about
cannot.
just a dick in you. We're talking about the pound out.
We talking about a nigga who sweat all over you. Let me make sure this. I get this
Poor
right.
guy's really
We talk about when a man get through
Oh,
sweating
man.
on you, and he done gave you at least 10 minutes. Because over 10 minutes, that motherfucker probably care about you, or he care about himself too much. It's one or the other.
or he on something, or whatever he took is powerful.
That too. Maybe that, D. All right. But I'm saying, you as a woman, if you ain't getting a man beating you down in the house, and I'm not talking about beat you up. I ain't talking about that. We can talk about that one day too. But I'm talking about if you ain't got a man where the kids, if you had any, or the dog, whoever outside that door supposed to be like, what would y'all doing in there? That's how a healthy home is built. When people wonder, what the hell is he doing to her in there?
What was that?
Grown folks know what's happening,
Yeah.
but you still be like, boy, what you be doing to that girl up in there? Boy, I hear her. If you ain't got that going in your life, you are not getting what you need to be balanced out.
It's really good when you hear him. Ooh. When you can hear.
Western civilization is all about dividing and conquer, and it's up to us to be up under that spell or not. And many people are still under that spell. You know what I'm saying? So you got the dildos and you got the everything they can use to separate the family structure. And you got to be wise to understand that as well.
D said, what you say, D? When you hear him?
Well, you can hear the man. Whoo.
I don't even know what it means. What it means when you hear the man, Craig?
Talking about
but
the
when
nigga
he
moaning
talk-
like a bitch.
Not
Yeah.
moaning, no, but he could be saying
Niggas
some
don't
stuff.
moan.
I didn't say moaning. I said when you hear him, he could be talking. When they use that voice, when they say stuff.
I remember this girl, kids, thought something was wrong with me because I said,
Oh my God, they're like, is he okay?
yeah.
Yo, he's
It
stupid,
took about 4
man.
seconds. I heard this on the door.
No, that's terrible.
I was like, it's all good.
Mama ain't dead yet.
Right. This
It's
is
all good.
part of a healthy household.
Yeah.
When the children hear pounding,
No,
if the
no.
children ain't
Yeah.
hearing that,
I gotta
then your house is not balanced.
I gotta disagree with that.
They got to look at the man, daddy, or whoever over there nowadays, and be like, wow, what is he doing
Yeah.
here?
not need to be hearing all that. That's where I gotta scroll the ground.
They don't need to be hearing all that.
They can assume. They see. They say, oh, mama.
Man,
acting-
Corey,
It ain't
fool,
just people
man.
hearing it.
Mama be
Corey,
on-
crazy, bro.
It's also what the woman does. Like, I'm telling you, there's magic happening when you're sleeping with people, especially if it's somebody you love.
Yeah,
I'm
I
talking
agree.
about the kids.
There's magic happening. There's bonding happening. There's education happening. There's have to go to the laundromat happening. Depends on who she is.
Yeah.
Some girls mess up sheets and beds. You got to have them good liners, or you're going to have to change the whole mattress out.
When you go out, do you let your woman stand side by side with you, or do you make her trail a little bit?
But what kind of woman is it?
She
Is it
should
your
always
woman,
she should
or
always
just
trail a
Trail
little bit.
a little
yeah.
You
fly
got to
by night?
lead.
Right. Yeah. So yeah. Right. So
If she in front of you, you supposed to be like,
That's funny. That's gonna come into play
I
on
flick
one
her
of
on
the
the back of the
pictures
neck.
tonight.
If you don't get your ass.
On one of the pictures tonight.
hey!
I was gonna make that comment. That's funny you said that. I was gonna make that comment, seeing that on somebody.
The woman should never be standing equal to me. Always at least. I say.
Hey, I'm gonna add on to that. If you and your girl is ever walking out, y'all walking somewhere, right? Say you walking in the mall, you gotta bend down and tie your shoes, right? If she don't wait for you and stop with you, she a no-go. She keep on going, she keep walking, doing her own thing, no.
6 inches.
Darlene, if you standing with your man and somebody asks you a question, a male stranger asks you a question, what are you supposed to do?
While I'm right there with my man, and he's talking to me, the stranger,
Yeah,
I look at my man like, is he talking to me? Is he talking to us? Like, in other words, like, you address them like, I know he ain't just bypassing my guy and
oh, yeah,
talking
that's
to me.
smart. Yeah.
What is that about?
Do you let your woman spit?
No, we
Wait,
gonna get to that, Craig. But I'm just letting the women out there who don't know. If a male stranger walks up to you and start talking to you, you don't know this man
right,
at all.
directly to the woman.
You are supposed to look at your man, look at the dude who talking to you, and do like this.
For sure.
That's what you're supposed to do.
I'll be like, who's this?
And I'm gonna be like, hey, player, how can we help you?
Yeah.
That's how it's really supposed to go. But a lot of girls don't know that. You ain't supposed to carry on with no man you don't know.
What if she deaf?
Then she supposed to do this.
Same shit.
A little bit more. You know, like,
Put more emphasis.
right.
They said I'm gonna wink.
You're not
Oh,
supposed to
yeah,
talk
that's
for yourself, especially
love
in the
that.
presence of strangers. Now, you might see somebody you know at work and be like, oh, hey, how you doing, Fred? Then you're supposed to tell your man after you say hi to him, or you really supposed to say it before,
Right
but
away
I'll
you're
let you
supposed
say after, this is so-and-so from work. This is my man right here.
Right away, right. And then
You know
you'll
what
be
I'm
like, how
saying?
can I help? Right. What was
And
that?
Then, after that, you ain't got but about 15 to 20 more words. If you keep talking after that, you're out of pocket. Unless you ask for that.
That's real shit.
You're supposed to ask for it. Is it all right if I talk to him for a while? Make sure he see you say to me,
Hey, y'all check out the 5150 show, man. This is great relationship etiquette. These are some well-seasoned guys that's giving some free game. You know what I'm saying? So y'all please go check this out, man. We need guys like this, Charleston White. Men that's willing to come out, step up, and correct the youth. You know what I mean? Because that sexy red Sukiana shit that's going on, that is nothing to be followed, man. We are being led astray with what's going on in the so-called culture nowadays. But yeah, y'all write in the comments what's y'all thoughts on, same-sex marriages or, whatever. Y'all ain't got to go in, but yeah, is it fruitful? Could we actually survive like that? Or what y'all think about Corey Holcomb, man? But yeah, Big Kiss signing out. I'm gone.